shit. Where's the damn volume button? Hey, Brian, I'm good. How are you? Fantastic day so far. Well, ain't that good? It's already 8 o'clock here. I figure out, let's see what y'all were doing. Hey, Sham. Because my kids ain't talking. They being all quiet, so y'all can talk. You know what I'm saying? I got this deck I hadn't used yet. Justice League Tarot. We're going to use it. Long as it says the real words on here, it'll be good. I don't like it when they use like something besides cups and wands and all that. Then I don't like to use it. It's got Batman on it. Superman. Superwoman. Poison Ivy. I don't know what all these people are called. All the superheroes from the Justice League, huh? Okay, let's see what comes out. We're gonna use it. This is what it looks like. Miss Bacchini sent it to me. And this is the little bag that comes with it. You can stick, I guess you can just stick it in the bag instead of putting it back in the box. You have 4 different decks. Do you like to read for yourself, Brian? Because I sure can't read for myself. I'd be second guessing life if I try to do that. I just can't do it. All right, let me see what she said. Does Amir miss me? She said, do her Superman miss her? Hey, beautiful chick. Oh, Lord, this thing needs breaking in, too. It's all stiff. What was I thinking? The trusty, dusty ones are the best. This is my favorite deck ever. This is the one I use on y'all like every time, and I've lost 1 card out of it. It's got to be in this room somewhere. I don't know. It's fell under something. So, until I find it, I guess I have to order another one. I agree. I can't read for myself. Oh, hell. I done made them backwards. 1 second. All right. Does Superman miss her? Does A miss her? Damn, they should have somebody break them in for you before they send them to you, you know? Now here come them stupid ads that I wish I could take off and y'all still be able to buy readings. New but used. Yeah, I need to start buying used ones. That's a good idea. Hey, Justine. All right. Does A miss Shams? Does A miss Shams? Page of Cups. I feel like they're going to message you. Empress is at the bottom. So you got the Page of Cups. I don't know who's that. Superwoman. And you got the Empress. So I would say yes. They do. Even if you're not talking to this person, they're still going to message you. If you are, then I feel like they'll message you. Either way, it applies. So yes, I say yes. Did Nicholas visit my city have anything to do with him wanting to see me? Yeah, I can't read for myself. Oh, Lord, is Nicholas full of drama? Because the 5 of Wands fell on the floor. I had to put the phone up so y'all couldn't see these shorts I'm wearing. They're not for the faint of heart. The World in the upright, 3 of Cups. If he went to your town or if he goes to your town and he knows you're from there, he is going to want to see you. There's a man and a woman in the middle of a city or a town. And then here's the 3 of Cups. That's about reuniting with someone. So yes. All right. Does JP want a future with me? Pure heart. You're welcome, Justine. Hey, Sam. I wonder why the little @ thing, that's a new thing that YouTube's doing. That little @ thing with y'all's name on it. I think that's a new thing. It used to didn't be like that. It used to just have your name of whatever channel or Gmail you had. That feels weird. Alright. Does JP want a future with pure heart? Lord, I'm going to have to switch decks in a minute. Does JP want a future with pure heart? The devil! Page of Cups reversed. I feel like even if they do, their promises are empty. You know how the devil promises things that never come out the way you're expecting. So their promises are empty. Page of Cups reversed with the devil card. So even if they say they do, I would take it with a grain of salt. And if you feel like they ever reject you, take it as a blessing. All right, Sam, does A think about me? No contact. Does A think about me? No contact. Thank you, Brian. Does A think about Sam? No contact. Six of Swords reversed, 4 of Wands reversed. They haven't moved on, but they feel like the door is closed on this situation. 10 of Swords underneath it. So do they think about you? Yes, but they feel like the door has shut between you and them. They feel like whatever you and them had has completely come to an end, but they haven't moved on from it. Hey, Dan. We've been getting over some flu in our house. You're welcome, Sam. Does Z regret what he did to me? I know it, Dan. We've been struggling. Hopefully we better now. We went to work and school today, so our first day back. All right, does Z regret what he did to me? Page of Cups, Knight of Cups. I don't see this person having regrets. The Seven of Swords is here, so it's possible they may try and woo you or say something very nice, like something you might want to hear, but it's going to be filled with deceit with the Seven of Swords. I wouldn't trust this person. Starfall. If I start to talk with Robin again, you're welcome, beautiful chick. If I start to talk with Robin again, will anything come from it, like meet and date? Alright. If Starfall talks with Robin again, will anything come from it, like meet or date? Starfall talks with Robin again, will anything come from it, like meet or date? Five of Wands reversed, Chariot reversed, Lovers reversed. I don't think so. I don't think it's going to unfold in the way you want it to, like turning into a dating situation or meeting up and interactions on a regular basis. I don't think so. I think you're going to feel kind of stuck in whatever cycle you were in with them before. Because the Chariot's reversed. Alright. It's okay, Dan. At least we, overall, we healthy. I'll be grateful for that. I went and got both shots. The wife told the pharmacist, yeah, give him the second shot. She put it on you, Dan. You're welcome, Starfall. She wanted to make sure she gave you enough juice to do whatever she needed it to do. She was looking out for you. She getting you a double shot. All right. Sabby, does Kay have any interest on me? Does Kay have any interest in me? She just trying to make sure you all right. You was hoping you could get away with one shot, but it didn't work that way. Does Kay have any interest in Sabby? Nine of Cups. Hey, Miss Bikini. And the Judgment reversed. Five of Cups reversed. Yes, but I feel like also they're trying to get over something from their past. I don't know how long ago that was. So just be careful they're not trying to like have you as a rebound option. It came out, so I don't know if it makes sense. But if that comes up in the near future, just be careful that's not the case. But they do have interest in you, yes. The doctor said I'm supposed to get a third one. You're welcome, Sabby. You got to get 3 separate ones. Why can't they put all the juice into one syringe? That's what I say. Good Lord. I don't like needles. I'm a chicken. I'm the poster child for chicken of needles. Makes you wonder why they can't put all the stuff in the 3 shots in one. I'm not a doctor though, so that's probably why I don't know. Let's see what Dan said. You and me both. I used to sweat and pass out from needles. I'm scared of needles. I remember when I tried to go in nursing school and I had to give out flu shots to some patients. That was terrible. You sure can, Miss Bikini. You want Oracle cards or you want a free yes or no? You get on in line, girl. You didn't have to do a donation, Miss Bikini, but thank you. You can post your question. Or you need me to look for the question. I do appreciate you. Let me see if I got it on this tablet. They are the over 60 shot if you're diabetic or other health issues. There's this guy I used to work with, and he has internet with us now, but he doesn't work with us anymore, and he was a diabetic, and he wasn't even that old. Thank you, Miss Bikini. I know. You make me cry. But he told me today that he had went to Alaska and he was a diabetic, right? So you know how you have stuff with your feet? And he got frostbite and he ended up having to get like the bottom part of his leg amputated. He said it was below the knee, but I guess because he was a diabetic and the frostbite, it didn't heal right. So I guess when you're a diabetic, you have to be careful with your feet. I've heard that before, but it's just like, I was thinking, you know, when you know how I told y'all we've been sick with the flu, it really put my life into perspective. You know, my problems into perspective when he told me that. I'm like, you know, I'm over here complaining because we've had some kind of bug, a flu or whatever, and here he is having an amputation, stuck at home, going through a lot of emotions, I imagine, for that. And I have both of my feet, so I need to be grateful. Oh no, Miss Bikini, I see your question. Are you having trouble at work? They're being mean to you. And you are such a sweet, like, soul. I just can't believe somebody's picking on you. They want to push the listing of the house next weekend, but they're having photographs this Thursday, and the guys need more time. They're being very confusing. Hopefully tomorrow will get clear. I don't know, like, it made me, I don't know, it just, like, made me feel some type of way today when he told me that. I'm like, all because we've been sick with the flu. I want to be like all mad because I can't go to work and have my normal routine, you know, mad and ill and grumpy and sad and feeling sorry for myself. And then he told me that, and I'm like, dang. Spirit probably lined it up so he'd call me to pay his bill, so he would tell me that. My question is on my boss's meeting. Is that going to go good, or am I going to get picked on? All right, let's see. All right, is the boss's meeting going to go good, or is she going to get picked on? Let's see. It's never fun when you have somebody that picks on you at work. I don't have that where I'm at now. And I'm very grateful, but I'm just saying, I know what it's like when you go to work with someone that you just can't. Even if you're not in person, even if you're remote, if you have somebody who just like micromanages your job or something, that's not a good feeling. I know it's not a good feeling. Because work is a big part of our daily lives, you know. There's a lot of hours out of every day that we go there, and if we dread it, it makes it worse. You said I got 2 ladies. These darn songs on my thing are so sad today that I paused them. I don't want to hear that. I got 2 ladies that do it, and it's embarrassing to me. Like when they criticize your work and stuff, even though you're doing your very best, that's another thing. Like, how you going to act like we're not all human? We can all make a mistake sometimes, you know. It's at 1 o'clock tomorrow. So what time is that for me, Miss Bikini? I'll say a prayer for you. But my supervisor and her boss really liked me, but I'm worried. Okay. Ain't that right, Dan? Tell them. What happened to the nice lady that used to work here? She went somewhere else where they liked her. That's right. All right, so I do feel like there's going to be conflict, even if it's just words that are said in some way. You said 3 p.m., okay. That'll be right when I'm going to get Emily from school, so I'll remember. Because the tower card showed up. But just because of that is not necessarily what I would say is bad, because you got the world card here with the judgment. So I don't know if the boss is going to be around when they have this meeting or if they're going to find out about it. But whatever it is, it's got an Ace of Cups at the end of it. And it's like bringing some things out to the surface with the High Priestess reversed. So there could be some negative remarks or I don't think you'll be fired. No, Miss Bikini. I think just because the tower is there doesn't mean you're going to be fired. I don't think that. Because you got the Ace of Cups. I do not think that. But I think that there may be some words said that might hurt your feelings, or they might be saying something that's not very nice to you. King of Wands reverse card. But whoever your boss is would be the King of Swords. If they like you and they're honest and truthful. Whoever that is at your work. I feel like this is going to bring some truths to their attention about these people. Does that make sense? I don't know if they're going to hear the meeting or if someone's going to tell them about you in the meeting. I don't know how that's going to pan out, even if you talk to this person. But the King of Swords is here with the Ace of Cups. And with this coming through the surface here, the High Priestess reversed, even if something negative is said or done, it might be actually for your own good because the world is here. Let me see what you said. Hey, Alice. You said yes, just you and your boss? But if your boss is like honest and truth, clarity, King of Swords energy is here with the Ace of Cups. So the Tower's here, so I think it's not going to be comfortable, but I think it's actually going to work out positively. Yeah, the world is the end of something, but the way I feel it is there's like a revelation or a conflict or something that's been brewing here between you and whoever this is, this other person that you and them don't like each other. And I feel like it's going to be kind of like good for this King of Swords energy to see. Whether she's a woman don't matter, but good for this King of Swords energy to see what's going on between the two of you. Because this person's going to make a fair decision or is going to like realize or come to light about something. I don't think you're going to be fired. Here, we'll even ask it straight out if it'll just make you feel better with a different deck. But I don't think that. I would tell you if I thought that.
Do you know where my doctor's note went?
Might be in the car. You good?
Yeah.
Let's just ask. Because, you know, like the Ten of Swords, because I imagine you would be like very disappointed if that happened. You got the Nine of Swords, which is about fears and anxiety and worry. And you got the Four of Wands. The Temperance reversed, it's got you off balance, you know, worried about it, which makes sense. You got the Ace of Pentacles. 10 of Pentacles. 3 of Cups reversed, which is the disagreements with whoever this is. Also, the 3 of Swords is here with the 3 of Cups reversed. So that could be an issue with someone. Even the 5 of Swords is also here. But I don't feel like it's an end, like, to your job. The 10 of Pentacles and the Ace of Pentacles is here. The 4 of Wands shows me stability. You think they want you to do more? I still don't think you're going to be fired or let go or anything like that. But I don't feel like it's going to be a fun meeting, like in terms of they may say some things. And honestly, the worst part of it is the build up before you go to the meeting, which is why you got this 9 of Swords here, the worry and like it bothering you about the meeting. Hey, Kaiser, yes, you can, baby. Thank you. But I think the 9 of Swords is more about before you get to the meeting. Like you feel like worried about the outcome of it. But I still don't think, I'm sticking to what I read in the first one. I feel like there's someone here that's at least on your side with the King of Swords and the Ace of Cups. And honestly, if they're too rude, Miss Bikini, okay, Dan, if they're too rude or too unfair, or they try and pour way more work on you than they have, anything like that, I feel like this King of Swords person is going to notice it or see it or take note of that, and that's actually going to work out in your favor. It may not necessarily be tomorrow, but like in the near future, they're going to see that, because this person is no fool, whoever they are. And these other people are more like Five of Swords energy. They have a spiteful energy. So like they'll do something bad to you even if it hurts their own self. That's that kind of person that'll cut their own nose off to spite their face, you know. They just feel very spiteful, vindictive kind of energy. The Five of Swords, Temperance reversed. I feel like you're off balance as a result of worrying about it, but I also think that's also their energy too. Knight of Pentacles is under the Five of Swords, Page of Cups, Two of Swords. The Magician upright. I honestly feel like this person, this King of Swords, is your hope here. Whoever the person is that you're not fond of may say or do something, and just say if they do try and throw off some work on you, I think this person's going to take notice of that. They're going to take notice of the injustice in some way. So even if tomorrow it doesn't feel like the best outcome, the person that is your boss or your supervisor is going to notice it, and there's going to be something good come out of it in some kind of balancing out the scales kind of way. That's right. Dan said there's hope. And you think so too. So good. Try not to let it, I know this ain't going to work if I say try not to let it worry you tonight. Because if you're like me and you told me not to let it worry me, I would probably let it worry me too. I understand what you're saying or why you're trying to let it worry you. These could even be people that are like triangulation kind of energy, because I keep seeing like the Three of Swords, the Three of Cups reversed. It's where they'll try to pit one person against the other one, but they're the one that's the problem the whole time. And then before you know it, you got these two at each other, but it's this person's fault. You know that energy? That's the way they feel. Wow, they must just be assholes. You are very welcome. You want an oracle card? I done mixed them all up. All right, let's give you an oracle. Them always make you feel better. Let's see. Exactly, Miss Bikini. And I feel like that's going to come to truth in some way, especially if they're trying to push more off on you and you do your fair share. You know, at the end of the day, that sometimes can bite someone in the ass, especially if someone that's in a higher up position is fair and honest and they see that. That might actually not work out in their favor in the long run. And of course, I dropped them under here. 1 second. Let me get them. Lord! Okay. All right. Let's see what you get. They got to be unhappy if they work remotely and then find ways to pick on you. That's all I'm saying. Because you have like a sweet spirit. I can't believe nobody's messing with you. They're working with you remotely. I've been around you remotely enough to know that you ain't going to sit there and start something with someone. All right, this one says explore the unknown. That's just about trying and doing new things, even if it's small things. Y'all see how I done scraped all the fingernail polish off? Lord help my soul. You deserve the cherry on top. You're doing better than you think you are. You deserve the cherry on top. Learning a new way to think helps you master a new way to be. If I was you tonight, Miss McKinney, I would just pray that this works out in your favor, no matter what the meeting is about tomorrow. Just like that, be that thankful energy that thank you for letting this work out in my favor. Whether they say something I don't like or I do like, at the end of the day, if the right person needs to find out the way they talk to me or what they expect that's unfair, thank you for bringing it to light. So hopefully this will eventually work out in my favor at the end of the day. It might backfire in that person's face. That's the way I feel with the Ace of Cups and the King of Swords. All right. And this one says, do something to surprise yourself. So buy yourself a treat. Buy yourself a treat. You deserve a treat. When I feel like me and Emily need a treat, we be wanting to go to TJ Maxx. They got good treats. Especially pajamas. Have y'all seen Mark lately? I haven't seen him in a while or talked to him or anything since Friday. I didn't want to bug him and say nothing, so I hope he's doing good. I know he watches sports this time of year. I remember him saying that. You're very welcome, Miss Bikini. Even if you just DoorDash you some aloe water. I haven't been putting water in mine lately, and then I'll be drinking it all up, and I'm like, I'm spoiling myself. I need to add water to it so I'm not drinking all this sugar. I do like to go to the store and get crushed ice and put in it. He came live briefly last night. Okay. So he's doing all right then. He gonna say I've been bullshitting, and then he's been busy. He likes to pick on me and say I'm bullshitting all the time. That's our little joke. Usually he'll go live during the daytime. Sometimes I didn't even see him today, but now I don't have my notifications exactly right. But I don't think he went on there. I always try to check randomly. With the house stuff and this job and no paperwork for the probate is a lot right now. I'll treat myself Friday evening and go to the gym to bathe and to look at all the pretty people. Miss Bikini, the paperwork is still holding out too? I remember you said something, my days are going together if you want me to be honest. But I remember you saying something about the lawyer, the in-laws. I'm not going to say a bunch of stuff, but that's as far as I'm going to say. But you remember the message you told me? I was thinking that you had said that there was going to be this week. But I might have my dates wrong. Me too. I'm going to call the store I haven't been to in a little bit. I'm going to call them tomorrow and be like, do y'all have any aloe water in stock? That's what I do so I don't go up there and get disappointed. I just call them before I go. I be calling and they know exactly who it is. I call to the CVS's around where I live. There's like 3 of them in total that I could go to. And I just rotate them out. Oh my gosh. There's Barbie. How are you, Barbie? And Kaiser, if you're still in here and you sent me a donation on something and you got a question, because I'm not trying to skip you. I remember you just posted, so. Hey, Emmy, I got some stuff in the dryer if you're looking for a specific thing.
Rah, rah, rah.
Me and Emily's having a rough week, okay? Did you hear what she said? Rah, rah, rah. Oh, you're fine. I'm glad, Barbie. The paperwork is not here yet. The attorney was on vacation. I was thinking it was for this week. He needs to get his tail up from the beach and put up the margarita mix and come his ass on. Hey, Jasmine, how are you, baby? That came straight out the Gilmore Girls. It was like a scene in the Gilmore Girls when Lorelai and Rory were like not getting along very well. And Lorelai was on the porch. That's the mom, and Rory's the daughter. And she's like, oh, so-and-so called. And Rory comes up and she goes, rah, rah, rah. And she's walking up the steps to go in the house. And then Luke is like, are you two in a fight? She's like, don't ask. I know, Miss Bikini, I know. I know. All right, thank you, Kaiser. You can post your question. Unless you want me to go on PayPal and read it. I will if you want me to. Okay, there we go. And Jasmine, I am doing free questions in between the readings, baby. CVS is where it's at, and a gas station near my house has it. It's expensive there, but at least I won't go without. I done got Miss Bikini hooked on the aloe water, y'all. I swear, I should email them and ask about becoming an affiliate. But it's like a company in California or something, and I feel like they wouldn't let us be, like they wouldn't let me and you be affiliates for them because they're only at like big chain stores. Like we got a Publix coming to our town soon. And they said, I looked online once I figured out we had a Publix coming. Like they're building it now. I'm like, okay. So I looked to see if Publix had the aloe water, and some Publix do. All right, Kaiser. How does Erica currently think after seeing me today, and what does she want out of our connection?
Does this look weird?
No, it's cute.
For real?
Yeah.
On your life?
On my life. It's warm and cute.
Like it ain't gonna be too hot.
You want to show my friends?
No.
Okay.
Yeah.
You want me to see what the weather is tomorrow first?
Well, I can do it on my phone.
Yeah. Make sure it ain't going to be too hot, and then you'll be fine.
Okay.
I forgot you had that. Rah, rah, rah.
Rah, rah, rah.
All right, let's see which one. I broke out another deck, Miss Bikini, that you sent me. It's this one. I ain't never used it before today. It's the Justice League Tarot. And it came with like a little bag. And you can put the cards in the little drawstring bag. So like if I go to my mom's and go live or something, since I done lost one card out of my favorite deck, probably by moving it around, I can use the little bag. Okay, Erica. How does Erica currently think after seeing me today, and what does she want out of our connection? Are you dating this person, Kaiser? If you don't want to tell me, you don't have to. It's about to be Scorpio season, ain't it? Is it Scorpio season yet? It will be my birthday season When you said November 1st, it made me realize, like, I already realized it, but I just don't think about it. Okay, she's a crush. I got you. I'm going to be 40, y'all. That's half of 80. I know it, Dan. Me too, Miss Bikini. You talking about that water? It makes me feel better too. I can literally tell a difference in the way I feel when I don't have it. Made in Taiwan. It says it's gluten-free, whatever that means. Oh, it's made in Taiwan for the California company. Now I got you. Well, thank you, Kaiser. I'll take it. Eight of Pentacles. In my mind, I'm like asking, is this going to be something that could have potential for commitment? And I don't feel like that's soon. I know you said it's a crush, but I just wanted to know because I feel like if you're asking what they want from you, you would want that at some point. I do see the Eight of Pentacles and the Ace of Swords. Okay, so that tells me like this person, whenever you currently see them or whatever schedule you're already on seeing them in your life in whatever way that is, they want that to keep happening. They still want to contribute to that happening. However, the dynamic is currently set up between the two of you. Whether it's seeing you randomly once a month or every other week or whatever, they still want to contribute to making that happen. And the Two of Cups is here. So there's some kind of mutual crush thing going on, right? But when I asked about commitment, I got this person being in like a stagnant energy. The Two of Wands is here, which is a crossroad energy. And then you have the Hangman, which is another stagnant energy. Guarded, Nine of Wands, and the Fool reversed. So I feel like if I was you, whatever you have going on now, I would just try to like enjoy being around them. Play around, flirt, do whatever it is you do. I just don't know how often you're seeing this person, but I feel like they would back up if they felt like there was an expectation of commitment coming forward. But at the same time, there's a mutual admiration of each other with the Two of Cups. So, and they don't want that to end. Whenever you see them already, let's pretend this is someone you see at the gym, because Miss Bikini was talking about the gym, so it made me think of that. Let's pretend you see this person only at the gym. Well, this person wants you to still keep seeing them at the gym. They want to still be around you. They enjoy your energy. There's a mutual interest. However, if you were to say, do you want to come and meet my mom next Saturday and have lunch? They might clam up on you. You get what I'm saying? Because they got the Fool reverse, which can be a fear energy when it comes to commitments or anything like that. You could ask them to hang out. You got the Two of Cups. I don't see any problem with that. Like if there's a way you can organically bring that into the conversation, I feel like it's worth a shot. Two of Wands, the ball's in your court here. It could go one or two ways. Just take the action. Ace of Swords. That could be the Ace of Swords. Hey, you want to go hang out? You want to go have coffee next door to the gym? Because I see you at the gym every day. There's a really cool coffee shop next door. You want to go do that? I feel like they would be good with that. But it feels like a flighty energy when it comes to commitment. Like they're a little bit chicken. Not just with you, but with anyone. I know you picking on me, Dan. I know I'm trying to catch up with you and Miss Bikini. I can't recognize y'all's screen names anymore since they have those at things. Like whoever just said, yo, I know your screen name, but that's not what it used to be. So I think I know who you are. Yes, okay, that's what it needs to say. Dante, I recognized your picture and the way you posted in the chat, but I'm like, they done changed up y'all's names and stuff. I don't like that. Y'all know what I mean? YouTube need to leave things alone for us 40-year-olds. Did that make sense, Kaiser? And I want you to go ask her if y'all are gym partners, whatever y'all are. You can even tell me in the chat and I'll give you a good idea of how to slide it on in there. Ask her out in a very lighthearted way, in a very organic way. Go hang out at the coffee shop kind of way, you know? Go ride with you to the CVS to get some aloe water. That would be my subtle way, you know, because I go there every week. Yeah, YouTube got to quit playing these games. I don't like, if it ain't broke, don't fix it, YouTube. Lord. I'm supposed to watch some moving guy play basketball. He asked me to watch him play. He moved our things. Oh, that'd give you something to get out of the house, Miss Bikini. It did, love. Thank you very much for the lovely reading. I really appreciate it. You are very welcome. And good luck. Just you gotta slide it on in there. You want to go hang out kind of thing. And let us know how it goes at least. Miss Bikini said, I got shoes older than this boy.
What'd you say? Something about older than something?
Miss Bikini, there was this guy helping her move her stuff that was moving some stuff out of the house.
I changed it up.
And that's cute. But he said he wanted her to watch him play basketball at the gym they go to. And Miss Bikini says she got shoes older than that boy.
Well, how old is he?
I don't know, but she got shoes older.
As long as he's at least 20, 25, tell him to hit me up. I mean, if he ain't grand...
So it's okay for Miss Bikini to have one that's older than the shoes she's got?
I'm just talking about for me. I mean, if that's not her type, that's
Stella
not her
got
type.
her groove back. That's right. I mean, Stella getting her groove back. But she might need to live a little.
If she wants to, sure. But if she don't want to, send him my way.
She said he can't be over 24 and he looks like Matt Rife, the comedian.
I'm sorry.
Oh.
He look like who? Matt Rife?
Yeah, the one who says all the politically incorrect things. I be watching his jokes. He's funny.
Send him my way if you don't want him, honey.
You need to go watch him, Miss Bikini.
What shoes am I gonna wear with this? The white ones, the white Tiva things.
Yeah, that'll work. Cause it ain't too cold tomorrow to wear them.
It's like I'm going to like the swamp gravy thing.
Oh, tomorrow?
Yeah.
Well, at least that'll give you something to get out and do.
Also, you like my hair?
Yeah, is Maddie going? Why?
Cause she don't even made these clothes.
Oh, she need to be in there.
I know. It's what I see. No, never mind. She's in the other one. It's only $5 to join.
Dan said that Miss Bikini gonna need some muscle rub after watching him play basketball.
Love his muscles. Oh.
Miss Bikini said he cute though, Emmy.
She told her to snag a picture. Well, he ain't looking.
She said snag a picture, Miss Bikini.
My friend's done it before. Actually, I've done it before. I think he knew.
Oh,
I
God.
never saw him again, though. I'm very glad he lives in Tennessee.
That boy gonna be side-eyeing Miss Bikini on the basketball court and see that flash on her camera.
What she needs to do is she needs to FaceTime me and then act like she's on the phone, like put it up to her ear and then put the camera towards him as she walks by.
Oh,
so
my
I can get me a
God.
good screenshot or three.
I
Six.
feel you, I feel you, I feel you.
Or 8. Make it as my lock screen if he's cute.
She be putting all these random famous men on the lock screen of the iPad.
No, I got one. I'm faithful.
Yes, Michelle, you can
His name
post
is
a
Theo
question.
James.
Let me show y'all. Can I show
Put
them
some
your lock
respect- I
screen?
don't care. Put some respect on his name.
Look, this is what I have to deal with every time I go live and use this iPad.
He's only 40 years old, y'all. He's pretty young.
She ain't but 14 years old. This man old as me.
He's pretty young for my crushes because I have had a crush on a
This
70-year-old.
man is old as me.
I have had a crush on a 70-year-old, so I'm doing pretty good.
Now look at this. Here's some more of him in the background of the tablet
She
when you
said I could
unlock it. And then right there.
I could do whatever I wanted with it. And then I did, and she gonna get all mad at me.
I ain't mad. I'm just saying, like, you couldn't pick one a little more closer to your age.
Okay, fine, I'll do 139. Like, what do you want me to do? Lie? I am who I am.
Oh, God. Yes, she does, Dan.
What do I do?
You got all the secret phone shit down.
What's that mean?
She trying to act like she don't know what it means.
Honey, if you don't tell me what that means,
We're just kidding with you.
what's it mean?
I know some of them kids be having apps that look like they playing Bubble Blast, but they really got something bad on there. But I know you don't. But we just joking.
How do you do that?
I don't know. You
I
don't.
gotta Google that. I think Google will tell me.
Dan said, be careful, Emmy, because you're going to end up having to spoon feed this dude in 25 years, because then he going to be like 65 and you're going to be over here like 30.
65 ain't that old. Honey, that's his prime.
All right, Michelle, will I hear from my ex? This girl. Will Michelle hear from her ex? At 3 o'clock tomorrow, we're going to say a little prayer that something goes good for Miss Bikini at work.
What's going good?
She just got this little meeting, so we're just going to pray that it goes good. So that means me, you, and her will both be praying for it at the same time.
What's the meeting for?
Something at work. That's about all we need to know, but...
I'm nosy. What's the meeting for?
It ain't nothing, but just that we need to pray for her to have a good meeting. You know, we have meetings at my work sometimes.
You hate them.
I know. That's why we need to help her feel better.
Does she have to go bowling too?
No. Michelle, you got tea? Uh-oh.
We have tea. Hold on, I'll be back.
The Lovers reversed. Oh, Lord, this card says karma on the bottom. What is the number 20 in the tarot? The moon?
Is that it?
If it's the moon reversed, the answer is yes, but I got to see what the 20th card is because they done named it karma in this deck.
When did you last make this? This tea?
Smell it, or give it to me, I'll smell it. In the last few days, I would think.
Well, I just wanted to know if, like, you didn't remember making it.
I know I made it, like...
Well, that's fine.
But
You
let me
gotta
make sure.
Smell it. You better take a sip.
Mm-hmm.
Get a cup. Have some couth. Just kidding. You drink it.
It's good.
Thanks for sacrificing.
I didn't want it to be soured or something.
One time I thought I was drinking apple juice, but I was drinking sweet tea. I think it was.
All right, let's see if we can find the moon. What's number 20? If that's the moon card, then I'm going to say yes, you're going to hear from him. gotta be the moon. What is the number 20 card in tarot? Why they name it Karma is what I want to know. The Judgment.
I need all my pictures closed right now. Okay, bye.
I'm going to pull you another one, Michelle. Because that caught me off guard. I don't know. We got to do it again. All right. You would do that too, Miss Bikini? Just taste it and see if it's good, and then she can drink it. Yes, I have, Dan. That's why I was wondering if y'all had seen him on live. I live streamed the link after the fact the other day. And it hurts my heart for him. Like, I don't know, like, this is going to sound so bad. But, like, I want to say the right thing, and I feel like it comes out stupid when I text him something. Page of Swords reversed. 7 of Swords, 5 of Cups reversed. I feel like you're going to get something from him, a message or something to try and get your attention. The Judgment was reversed because that was what the 20 was, right? Miss Bikini said too. And the Lovers was reversed. So I feel like there's a permanent dent in the connection, but since the 7 of Swords is here, I can't feel good about saying, oh, talk to this person. But you just simply asked, are you going to hear from him? You're going to hear something from him, even if it's like watching your story on Instagram, that kind of energy. Page of Swords reversed. Some kind of something to try and get your attention, and it feels like it's going to be done in a manipulative way because the 7 of Swords is here. And with the Judgment card coming out reversed, it just feels like same shit, different day kind of energy. There's Marky. We done called you in the room, Marky. I'm good. I hope you're good. We've been battling some flu at my house, so today we finally went back to work and school and stuff.
Mama, do you have Instagram?
Yeah, but I don't post nothing on it.
Okay, I don't care if it's offending. Like, what's the point of Instagram? What I'm gonna do, look at other people's pictures? We already got the Facebook.
I don't know.
Why do we have 2 picture places?
I have no idea.
We got 3. We got photos for your own. We got Instagram and we got Facebook.
People be using all the Facebook is like the old people's social media.
But what's Instagram?
Thank you, Mark.
For the young pictures? Y'all can't just coexist?
I know it. I know it.
I don't like Instagram. I don't have it.
Me neither. I just get on it to watch other people's stories.
Well, actually,
you're welcome, Michelle.
I do think that Granny would be astonished if she saw somebody's cheeks. Because they be posting that on Instagram, I think.
Well, that ain't my friends on there.
Well, see, then they could just post that on Facebook if they're not posting their cheeks out.
Yeah, that's terrible.
So, like, what I'm saying, why do we have to have 2 separate? Y'all just trying to take.
I guess it's just a younger version of the Facebook.
Here's my theory. They're making both of them so that they can take up my storage and make me buy a new iPhone.
She needs to upgrade her iPhone, and she has like no storage left.
I have like
she's had the same phone since 2020, and I finally got Gage to upgrade his. He like willingly did it. He was fine with it. So she could go get an iPhone 17 right now.
You're going to have to drag me kicking the screen.
And she will not upgrade the phone.
That iPhone 17 is
she is a grandma in a 14-year-old body. Like, that's what a grandma would do. I ain't upgrading my phone.
It's a conspiracy theory. I'm just kidding. They're just really this all the time, and I just want to punch her in the face. So, yeah.
She should upgrade the phone.
Wait, vote right now if I should upgrade the phone, but if you say yes, then you're wrong.
Yes, Miss Bikini, because we have iCloud. All she has to do is like, we can go through like we did with Gage's and put everything on the new phone. You can literally like set them beside each other. It's like a Bluetooth thing, and it'll load it all up to the new phone. So I don't understand. Now, I do know we have the same iCloud account and she's going to have to get a new one, but I was going to put all the stuff on there and then let her get the new iCloud.
That iPhone 17 is top heavy. It's like a Jeep as a phone. Have you seen it? It's like mostly camera.
Yeah, I've seen Autumn got one.
My condolences.
Dan said he watches the Ukrainians feed the homeless dogs and cats. Oh.
On Instagram? What?
Must be.
Probably got it down on Instagram.
And Mark, I was telling them earlier, I was like being all grumpy and feeling sorry for myself and doing all the things. You know how we do as humans. And this guy that used to work with me at Dom's Mobile Hut, he called today to pay his internet bill. And he said that he was a diabetic. And he said he moved to Alaska, like temporarily. Anyway, he got frostbite and ended up having to get his leg amputated below the knee. And now he's like at home recovering from that. So, like, my little flu ain't nothing.
Can you tell me who later?
Yeah. It gave me some perspective on life when that happened today. So I brought my ass on the live and quit bullshitting.
You walked in.
I know.
You need to use that deck. It's got
And he's
kitties on it.
I know, it's a Halloween deck, but you don't understand. I can't use it because
why?
The pumpkins are, the pentacles are pumpkins, the cups are ghosts, the swords are bats, and the wands are imps. And
That's stupid.
I have to think too hard to read the cards.
What's an imp?
I don't know.
Like
I just know like this is the King of Wands. It says King of Imps.
What the heck?
I needed to say fucking King of Wands.
Wait, I see that card.
They do me wrong.
Ugh.
And like this one right here is the Eight of Cups. Look. Eight of Ghost. So when I read, somebody asks me a question and I look at it, I feel like I'm at the beginning of learning again. Like, is that the Eight of Pentacles? Is that the Eight of Cups? Is that the Eight of... So what is this?
Now, who did that?
I do not know, but they should be ashamed.
They could just put the ghosts on there and then say Eight of Cups.
Yes, Dan, you better wear some warm shoes and socks.
Where's he at?
He's in the cold, I know that. He gets snow and stuff. And like negative degrees under zero.
Is he in America?
Yes.
So it's Fahrenheit. God dang!
God dang! We the most southernest folks in this chat room, I'm pretty sure.
Nah.
Me too, Miss Bikini.
Who?
That's right, Mark. Meanwhile, people got some serious issues.
What issues? Who we talking about?
The guy that worked with me that called today. Dan lives in the mountains. Dan be knowing about living up a holler.
Ask him, does he race around the mountains?
My granny Betty.
Like my baddie granny did.
She was born and raised in West Virginia, and she has stories, or at least my dad tells stories, about before she was like an adult, like when she was in her driving teenage years, they would race around the mountains. They had like little drag races around the mountains. And she was like a little wild granny back then, but now she's like a Church of God, will put some praying hands on you in the name of Jesus and the faith of like...
Oh, my phone was on 5% last time I checked it an hour ago.
The faith of, you know, how they turn when they old southern grannies, but yeah, I need to go see her. Yes, Dan. And her dad, my granny, her dad was a coal miner. And she had 12 brothers and sisters, so there was 13 of them in total. And they lived on the coal mine, and she said they actually had electricity, but the only thing about it was you couldn't cut it off. Like, I guess living on the coal mine, that's how they had the electricity, but you literally couldn't cut it off. Like, what the heck? Like there wasn't no switch, I guess. I don't know. I don't know how that worked, but. And at some point in the game, I heard this the other day that they would take like a canary bird in a cage down into the mines and then like see if that bird could survive down there and determine whether people could properly go and do the work in those mines. Is that not terrible?
What?
Yeah. Exactly, and they had to use the Sears Roebuck catalog for toilet paper in the outhouse.
Why they gonna kill the canary?
Well, the canary didn't die if it was livable, if it was workable.
Well, if it wasn't.
I know. Hey, Texas Hold'em.
This ain't Texas. Should I charge my phone? I'm gonna wait.
Yeah, go ahead and put it on. I'm fixing to get off of here because I know you're going to bed at 10.
Who going to bed at 10?
You.
You know, we spent about 3 hours on the phone after.
Well, we going to be laying in the bed with our blankie.
My blanket.
I'm going to get off of here, y'all, because she do go to bed at 10 while she talking.
No, I don't.
Yes, she do.
If you don't quit whispering like you know, like everybody in a 20-mile radius can't hear you.
Well, you do. I got a red and black checkerboard electric blanket. Oh, that sounds toasty. Because y'all have snow too, Miss Bikini. I need to send you the link for that electric fireplace thing so you can get one for your camper. I forgot about that. We had talked about it one time on here. Like send you a picture of one. Because the good thing about it is it's safe and you don't have to worry about like, I know when I was growing up, my grandma had these like space heaters and you have to like make sure you unplug them and stuff because it will be dangerous unless you're awake and stuff. You don't want to like let them run or like when you're not there. But this thing, it blows air. It looks like a fireplace, like you can cut it on without it blowing any hot air, just for looks, so it can be cozy, or you can turn it on and have air coming out, and it's like warm air blowing out, just like a heater vent in a central, and it blows out, and then you can put the temperature, like say you want it to be 71 degrees in there, right, and it's 67. So you can push it up to 71 and it'll run until it hits 71 and then it'll cut off. And it'll cut off and on automatically if you put it on auto. That's what you need. And it's safe. I mean, it's a safer option anyway than like one of those space heater things. Yep, you got to warm up her cold feet, Dan, at the cost of your warm butt cheeks. Emily, that's the part of marriage they don't tell you about.
What?
The wife has cold feet and she warms them up on the man's butt cheeks. Oh, God. She just walked off. She ain't putting up with my shit tonight. All right, I'll see y'all tomorrow. If Marky decides to go live, I'm coming in there and hang out with y'all. And if not, I'll see y'all sometime tomorrow. Sadly, I have on the MILF shorts again, so it wasn't a planned ordeal, okay? All right. Marky said, no. Rah, rah, rah. We gotta hide them, Marky. That's why I got the thing pointed up. Okay, I love y'all. If Marky goes live, I'm coming in there. If he goes live tomorrow, I'll come in there. Okay? Y'all have a good night, and I'll see y'all sometime soon, either later tonight or tomorrow. That way I ain't putting him on the spot, okay? All right, good night. Bye.